What's going on, guys? Asian Ice White Dragon here. So this is going to be a budget deck profile, but it's kind of got a lot of good cards in it too in the side deck. So if you want to play a more competitive version, I put some cards in the side deck, and those are cards that you should probably be using in the main deck, as well as some other cards that, if you might not have, like, you don't have Effect Veiler, you can't main deck that. There's some other cards in the side deck which you can kind of replace it with. So let's get on with the deck profile, then I'll explain some of the things as I go along. So we got a 3 Blizzard. Blizzard's pretty good. It makes Orient really fast. It makes Bryo really good. You discard, Sirocco, Values, and you just kind of go for game. Really good card to push with, and it kind of sets you up for like Dark Arm plays. If maybe you have too little Darks in the grave or you have too many, because Blizzard, to get Clue, you can just go for Caster, and right there, that's already 3 Darks in the grave. Pretty good stuff, and he's quite good with Zephyros. And if you want to get out Utopia, easy way to do that is you go Blizzard to get out level 4. And then you use Zephyros' effect, and you bounce back Blizzard. And I do that all the time. It's just a really good play. And then you can, XYZ with Zephyros. Pretty good stuff over there. But yeah, recycling your Blizzard is just, really good in general. And then we're only playing 2 Boras. I'm not really a fan of Bora. It's just kind of like, if your 1 Blackwing gets Warning, then, you don't really have it to play after that. Plus his effect is mediocre. I mean, Piercing's okay. I mean, sometimes, it's kind of good with Sirocco. Like, you go normal summon Sirocco, special summon Bora, and you just pump. Pretty good stuff. And then I've got a Gale. Gale's really good, and halving is pretty darn good. Gets over Stardust. Xian, if you happen to play against 6 Samurais, I really like it against him. But yeah, Gale's just overall just a solid card. And then we got 1 Kalut, and then we got 3 Shuras. Shura's pretty good. I like to get out Vayu most of the time with it, because when you go Shura and then you get out Vayu, you can actually synchro with it because it negates its effect. Although Skill Drain with Debris Dragon, you can't synchro up with it. But with Shura and Vayu, he's pretty good. And since Vayu's not a cost, it's just really unfair with Oppression. Not that Oppression's back, not yet at least. And then next up we got 3 Sirocco. Some people like to play 2, it's kind of preference. I like to play 3 because I usually end up alluring 1, and then and like my Vayu targets aren't correct. And I just really like it. It's a good card, 2000, just like when someone goes summon Thunder King, set, it's like summon Sirocco, and if it dies, no problem, because it has an effect in the grave, basically, with Vayu. And then next up, we got 1 Zephyros, just because you can only use Zephyros' effect once. Pretty darn good card, putting back Whirlwind in your hand. Or I do play 1 Call of the Haunted, because, again, like when someone goes Solemn Warding your Blackwing, then you don't have any plays after that in Blackwings. There's no additional special summons. You could do Vayu effect, but I mean the monster's effect is negated, so it's really mediocre to do. But Call of the Haunted is okay. And sometimes, it works really well when you have Sirocco and you have, maybe another Sirocco in the grave. You, double pump. It's pretty dirty. But, yeah, then we got 2 Vayus, just 2, because, it works really well. I don't really like to allure it, but sometimes, it happens. But, yeah, it works really well with the Icarus attack. First turn, Vayu, Icarus, pretty good. And then next up, we got Dark Arm. Dark Arm works because everything you're running is pretty much dark, except for the 1 Veiler that I put in there. And then, Dark Arm's pretty good. And then we got a Dark Grapher. Grapher is basically your push for Dark Arm. If you don't have Grapher, you can maybe opt out, maybe play another Vayu, play another Dark Eruption. But Grapher is just really good. He sets up for those OTKs essentially. When you go Dark Arm, and then you have Blizzard, and there's a whole bunch of plays with him. He's just really good. Plus sending any Vayus or Siroccos to the grave, pretty good stuff. And then we got a Veiler here. Just 1 Veiler. Just I kind of want to play maybe 2. Also with Thunder King for BLS, but again, keep in mind I'm trying to make this a budget deck because that's what I was requested to make. And then next up we got an Allure of Darkness. Yeah, I don't really like to allure too many things in Blackwings. I mean, first turn, I like to draw into Shura, because Shura and then plus Kalut, plus you have the Whirlwind, just pretty good stuff. And then we played the 1 Whirlwind, no explanation for that, pretty simple. And then we got 1 Dark Eruption. Now, I kind of like this card. It's been working pretty well for me when I was playing Blackwings a while ago. Mostly it's used to get back Blizzard, Gale, or Kalut. But, if you, for whatever reason, you need a Vayu in your hand for that Icarus attack, because that's the only card you have in your grave. I mean, it's happened before, where I really needed it because I opened up with multiple Icarus attack and only 1 monster. But, yeah, Vayu, not the greatest target for Dark Eruption. Basically, you want to go for Blizzard or Kalut or Gale. Those are your main cards, because those cards are quite good. Getting back Clued is always dirty too, because especially if you already have Shura on the field and you just dropped it when your opponent attacked you, and you just add it back, just recycling it. Pretty good stuff because you've already got a +1 off of Shura anyways. Next up, we got the familiar cards, Dark Hole, Heavy, Mind Control, because Blizzard is a tuner and sets you up for really easy, like Trish's, basically. Yeah, really good card. And then we got one Reborn, and then Triple Duality, just so you can get the deck a little bit more consistent. And, you don't really need to special summon that much. Blackwings you can kind of set up for later on. And then next up, we got Double Bottomless, then one Random Call, just basically really nice to get back, Sirocco, and then the double pump thing is just really good. Then we got double Deprison and then triple Icarus Attack. We don't play MST in here because Icarus Attack handles any problem cards. But yeah, Icarus Attack pretty darn good. One of the best cards in Blackwings, even though it's made for Harpies. Yeah, really good card in Blackwings. Yeah, so I don't really feel like there's a need for MST. But you could side it if you want. And then we got the 3 Solemn lineup. You could opt to play like Torrential Tribute, and you probably should play Torrential Tribute over a Bottomless. That'd probably be a good thing. Also, Trap Dust Shoot isn't bad, but definitely actually we're gonna take out a Bottomless here. We should be playing a Torrential Tribute because that card's just way too good not to run. But yeah, as far as the side over here, there's basically like other cards that you should be running if you want to play like a more like competitive version. Maxi, definitely good. You can like throw in random Grand Mole. Like Grand Mole's just good, bounce back stuff. And then we get Thunder Kings are really good. And if you have the option to play like maybe double Thunder King, very good card. Combination with Blackluster Soldier. Blackluster Soldier should be in every deck. But this is a budget one, so I didn't actually throw it in there. So you guys can have some options. We got another cards for Black Feathers, just if you happen to want to draw. Like I never really was a fan of this card, but it did get reprinted. So if you don't have some of the cards that I've been talking about, you can throw this in there. But cards for Black Feathers, I just don't like the you can't special summon part, because like I like to draw into Shura and then run over stuff. Like that's the main reason. And then you can opt to play like another Dark Eruption or maybe an MST, maybe a Compulse. 7 Tools isn't a bad option, just because in Blackwings when you get your first like summon like warninged, you can't do anything and it really hurts. And like Blackwings really need some extra like push, and like 7 Tools lets you push a little bit harder with that, because Blackwings can swarm if they have the option to. As far as extra deck, just one random Silver Wind. We got Trish, then double Armed Wing, 2 Armor Master, 1 Scrap Dragon, 1 Stardust, Catastor, Black Rose, Bryo, Colossus Fighter, and Darkin. Darkin's actually really easy to make, and sometimes if your opponent has a Stardust, Darkin isn't bad just because you can priority its effect. And then Orient Dragon is really good just because you can go Blizzard, summon something, and go in Orient. Gets rid of that Trish, because Trish can be a task to get over in Blackwings, because you'll have to like drop a Kalut essentially. And then we play 1 Utopia, just because it's really easy to make when you go Blizzard, get back a level 4, and then you just bounce back Blizzard, and you go for Zephyros. Pretty good stuff. So yeah, that's been my Blackwing deck. That's budget. But yeah, guys, just remember to put in Torrential Tribute, because that card's way too good not to run. But thanks for watching, guys. Asian Ice White Dragon signing out. But let me know what you think of this deck. If there's any suggestions or changes you would make to it. But yeah, definitely don't forget that Torrential Tribute, because that card's amazing. But thanks for watching, guys. Asian Ice White Dragon signing out again.